Alright, day 11, let's get into this. Before I say the prompt word, here are the prints I have done so far. If you would like any of them, they are all up on Etsy. But today, day 11, our prompt is hospital, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to involve a character, aren't I? So I did, but I decided to go with a more cute nurse kind of look. So my prompt was more nurse than hospital, but I mean both are linked to each other, so it works. But I used my character Sugar for this. She's my little bat character, and this is like the second time I've drawn her, so that's kind of crazy. So I struggled a bit drawing her, trying to get it down. You know, when you haven't drawn a character so many times and you're not sure how you want them to look yet, that was kind of this drawing. And I didn't do too, you know, my pose is a bit off, but regardless, we got it done. We got her done, okay? In this picture, she's holding a little syringe, or sorry, not syringe, needle. They're basically so similar things. She's holding a little needle, and she's in a little nurse outfit, if you will. But this was a pretty simple idea and a pretty simple drawing. You know, here's the final piece. It wasn't too, you know, it's not my best, but it's not the worst, and you know, I'll take it. But I did enjoy sketching it. I feel like I like the sketch better than I like the final piece. It was a little difficult to get through. From the first day of Inktober and Goretober, I was like killing it, was doing pretty good. And then the third and fourth day, I kind of just plummeted and got super angry with myself. But I pushed through and then got some really good ones. And now I'm back to that low level of just trying to get through and get a good picture. Today, I'm recording this the 10th. I have been working on a print, and it didn't work. So, you know, I'm kind of at the stage of I'm kind of just slowly going down and down and down, and I need to pick myself back up. So, you know, I've been trying to do that for a hot minute. For one of the future prints, I think day 13, I was trying to do the prompt that was that day for Goretober, but it was such a struggle that I just up and decided I was going to do that print digital. So there's going to be one print that's going to be digital because I was struggling too much. I find digital art way easier. But this whole thing is like me trying to work on traditional art, so we're only going to do it once, and if I struggle again, maybe I'll do it twice, but for now, we're sticking to our traditional, and that one will be digital. But this one, I like. Maybe I don't like it, because it wasn't very planned, if you will. For some of these, they work and I don't plan them, but sometimes I have a really good solid sketch. This one, like, it was a good sketch, but there were just like things that were supposed to be put in that I kind of just glossed over. So in my mind, I'm only as strong as, you know, my sketch, okay? I'm only as good as it is. So if my sketch, you know, doesn't have all those things that I need to be clear with putting down exact lines I need, then, you know, it's not going to be great. I always say this to my sister because she always does like these quick sketches and then Lineart on top, and I'm like, you need to work on your sketches more, and she's like, no. So I find that if I don't have a good foundation, aka a sketch, then my art just isn't going to look as good. And you know, this sketch was fine, but it wasn't like my favorite, because I think it was the pose kind of made me a little lost, and like her arm is way too harsh. Like it's not as like curved and soft, you know. She kind of looks like she's a robot holding the it's not syringe, needle. Sorry, I'm so dumb. But it's a good picture. Am I crazy about it? No. That's okay. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about any of my pictures. I usually am crazy about a picture the day of, and then get tired of it. And what? And I messed up the base of the needle. It was a hot mess when I was drawing it, you know, but it's okay. You know, we got through it, and I've been working hard every day trying to get these two prints out. I know I always say that, being doing a lot, and last night I was up till 5 a.m. and then woke up at 11, which I mean isn't really that bad, but I was up working on getting my videos done and prints done, because I've said this before, I'm trying to stay 3 days ahead just in case I do end up not being able to accomplish a print a day. I'm able to catch up. So I am currently I have finished day 12 and I was working on 13 and 14. So that's kind of where I am right now. And I'm really pushing myself to pick myself back up and just try and get some good pictures done. They don't have to be crazy detailed, they just have to be done, completed, and I'm happy with them. So that's what I've been pushing myself for, and I'm glad one of them that I chose to do was digital, because it's helping me kind of stay a little more focused, because if I'm working on one traditional picture and then one digital picture, I can swap easy and work on them when I feel like working on traditional art, and then when I feel like working on digital art. So it makes it a lot easier. So even though digital art for me takes way longer, the reason I can do 2 videos a day is because traditional art, I feel like, is just a lot quicker to me, I guess. I don't know, but regardless. If you're wondering what I did for the background here, I put down my watercolor thing, and then I grabbed a napkin to give me a little kind of cloud texture kind of thing, if you will. I like it. I'd rather it be that than just the pain. Yes, pain. I am in pain now. The plain pink. I wish it was a teeny bit lighter color. I was going for it to be lighter, but it ended up getting a little too dark, but that's okay. Overall, I like it. I like it in this part here, but I end up I end up having too much to it maybe, and it just, maybe I should have just stuck it with flat colors and called it a day, but I'm too much. I'm team too much, and I do too much, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm losing my voice after doing all of these voiceovers and stuff. I haven't been talking that much today. This is the first voiceover, and I'm losing it. But let me know if you like this. I think the nurse concept is kind of cute and adorable, and I love her for it. Okay, Sugar is my little bat character. I have 2 bat characters, but she's my little lady bat character, and I think I think, like, I love the concept of this picture. Like, just the final execution, I feel like, is just not it, you know? And that's okay. I mean, if you like it, let me know, like, what you like about it. And if you don't like it, let me know what you don't like about it, because, you know, we can talk about, what worked with this picture and what doesn't. And maybe we can use it as a lesson together. You know, it's just not one of my solid pieces. I think a lot of the times when I go into these traditional art, I go back to my very, what can I say, my old art style sometimes, you know, because I started doing art traditionally, and then I wasn't like great, okay, I'm gonna be real honest. I was mediocre at best. And then I picked up digital art when I was okay, but then I have done digital art since then, and then it only improved on digital art, and haven't done like crazy stuff with traditional to work on my style. So a lot of the times I revert to my old style because my brain still connects to my traditional art with like my old style, if that makes sense, or anyone else, you know, has that kind of, you know, just style identity crisis. But, you know, it's okay. It does what it does, you know. But it's really annoying when I switch back to like how I used to draw, which isn't like too different, like not. Like, there are things, you can see how like it evolves, but like I've always drawn like big eyes on characters and stuff like that, you know, that didn't change. But like I draw noses differently, and my anatomy has improved like tenfold, and like everything was really improved. And it sucks when I like revert to just this really crappy way of drawing, and I'm like, I'm so much better than this, than what I'm doing right now. And you know, it sucks when, you know, something just doesn't work. Like when you know you can do it, but you just, it's not working for you, you know. It's like trying to draw side views or side profiles of people, you know you can do it, but it's just not working. That is me every time I try to draw a side profile. You know, I'm never gonna get it, okay? And I've come to terms with it, okay? You know, the side profile doesn't deserve to be my art, okay? But, I don't know, maybe it's because I add this black ink on top for shadow, and it just, I don't know. Like, I look at it and I'm like, you know, I don't hate it, but there's just something about it, you know? But it's a cute character, so, you know, at least that's got it going for it. You know, Sugar's adorable, so she makes it 10 times better. But also, her color scheme is like totally not this, but I changed it because, you know, it makes sense. Her skin is like practically white, I'm pretty sure, if it isn't, or just like an off-white of some color. And she has like these bright neon green freckles, you know? So, you know, you don't see those here because of the red, and I wouldn't have a red color scheme, because I felt it fit with like the hospital theme, and she has like multicolored hair, so the only thing that's Sugar is just the way she looks, and not the colors at all, so that's that. But I don't think I got her body type right, really, and I think it's because of the skirt, and that's okay. I'm like totally bashing on this. It's not a terrible drawing. It's okay. Is it my favorite? No, but I don't think I have a favorite. Not really. But I do like this white liner on top. It is pretty, and surprisingly worked for some parts. I walked away for a little bit and let it to dry for like a very, very long time, but it didn't work on the background though, I don't think so. Just worked on the parts where I put a lot of more ink on, but you know, I gotta add my highlights, you know, every time, you know, I don't ever miss it. I don't know, I feel like it just changes like the whole shape of the face sometimes, or like the whole thing, you know, it's kind of weird. And I add this like white border in the back, which, you know, is fine. I like where it looks here, to be honest. And then I do add these like chunky highlights onto the needle, and I don't really like them, but it's acrylic paint, and you know, there's no going back, so that's we'll have to consider that next time. I'm so sick of using this stupid acrylic paint for white borders. Why can't the friggin' white liner just work? Why can't it work on watercolor? Please. It's okay. This is probably the best white border I've done, just because I didn't go over too much of the liner, and it's not as chunky, so I got that going for it. But we are almost finished here, but I think the white border is the last thing I add other than some highlights. So thank you for supporting me through this Goretober and Inktober journey. Any support you give me truly means a lot. So if you are interested in any of the prints I've done so far up on Etsy, if you are doing Inktober or Goretober, let me know. I have a Discord in the description below, and you can share some of your art with me if you'd like. We can chat about it. But that is all I have for today. Be on the lookout for some extra videos maybe the end of this week. No promises, but I will give you false hope. Yeah, that's all. You know, sending lots of love your way, guys, and you know, I hope you have a great day. Here's my final piece and my final goodbye. Thank you for joining.